As a teacher, wherever I go, I look for smartness. The first person to exhibit smartness this morning was Arohi, the little dancer. She was the first one to find the nails were not put in the days correctly. She observed it and made sure that the days was put in shape. I'm going to just share with you two stories. In 1938, a girl child was born in Madras, now Chennai. Its birth weight was 15 pounds, and the girl had a big head. It was a natural birth, but the mother went through a lot of pain to deliver that child. The girl had a big head because water had gone through her skull into near the brain, and she looked different. Even the doctors were surprised whether such a child could be born in natural birth, but it happened. The whole world looked at that child differently. Some of the friends and relatives told the parents, don't develop a love for this child, it may not live long. But parents are parents. They won't give up on a child that easily. She was brought up, but she didn't have a normal childhood because the neighborhood people will not allow their kids to play with this girl. She was not given toys as the parents thought that she will injure herself. She could not walk at the age of 1 or 1.5 because she could not balance her head on her feet. She was the 6th child, and she went to school for first 2 years, then discontinued. But the relatives had a great faith in her. Her eldest brother used to take her to the Marina Beach and make her walk in the sands of the beach so that she gets firm legs. She was homeschooled. Then when she was 10 or 11, she joined the second form in a girls' high school. After that, there's no looking back. She studied very well. She did her BA honors in mathematics at Presidency College and did her MSc at Madras University. She used to recollect later on, only when she was 15, that is 1953, she had a doll. But that doll was better than most of the dolls her friends had, because this doll had life, and it could do whatever this girl child wanted. It was her own little brother. She got a PhD in mathematics at the age of 24. And for the next 20 to 25 years, she was the highest earning member in her family of 12. She was discriminated in interviews just because she had a big head, but she defied the whole world. My previous speaker was talking about Charlotte. I think she had many, many fourth persons like that criticizing her, but she defied the world. And she became the head of department of mathematics in a central university. And God was not kind to her. God gave her a lot of illnesses. When she was in teens, she contracted filaria. So around, if you see her when he was in 50s, her leg were like some two pillars, but she fixed that. She continued to teach, and she guided around 10 PhDs, sitting in a city, Coimbatore, where research in mathematics is very difficult. And every day she used to get up at 5:30 with a cup of coffee. She will be reading something new. She will pester the previous night the people living with her for something new to read the next day. Of course, she was not married, given the Indian society. How do I know all this? She was my elder sister. And I was the doll she had at 1953. So, nothing is a handicap. She was not just Lakshmi for our family. She was Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati for our family. That is the way I was brought up. She was more than a mother to me. I learned a lot from her. The courage. If at all I had met a few people with no fear, she is one of them. She had no fear about anything in this world. I think when you are pushed into a corner, your real thing comes out. And she passed away some 10 years ago. And till the last few days, she was very productive. So what I'm saying is nothing is a handicap. The only thing is you have to fight it out. The next one is a story of one of my trainees. She would be around 5 feet tall. In the training, she was the envy of all the trainees. Everybody would look at her. How is that she is almost Miss Perfect? She chooses the words correctly. Her team comes in every game the first prize, wins the first prize. What is the secret? Once I had a transaction analysis part of my training. Everybody had to talk how the world perceives them. Like for example, I talked on what I think, how the world perceives me. Her turn came. She said, when I was born, my parents actually wanted a son. So I was raised like a son till the age of 3, till I entered LKG. So I was raised like a boy. I was talked to like a boy. That's what she told. Then, once in school, you had to wear the girls' clothes. But her father wanted her to know the world. He wanted her to be tempered by the world. So when she was in the 5th standard, in the evenings, she was asked to work as a mechanic's assistant in a local automobile shop. So till 9th standard, for 5 years, she was an assistant in a mechanic shop. She told us those 5 years taught her what life was. And she was from Central Bombay, Dadar, one of the tough neighborhoods in Mumbai. She said, I met billionaires to paupers, drunkards to decent guys. And those 5 years taught me what life is. So what I'm saying is, there's nothing to worry. Life will be a fight. And if you have the courage, you will win. God gave me a shock in 2018. I was going to the office. I travel around 80 kilometers either way. I live in Kanchipuram and work in Chennai. So I travel around 200 kilometers every day for work. When I was nearing my office, my doctor called and said, Visveswaran, I have some bad news for you. I asked him, what is it? You have oral cancer and it has to be operated very soon. At that moment, I had two choices, either to go back home and worry about my disease, or go to Hexaware and take my classes. I took the second option. The next day I went to the doctor and said, you can operate me on July 14th. He said, why 14th? Is it, did you consult an astrologer or something? No, I said, my course for my trainees ends on July 13th, so next day I can have the operation. I had the operation on 19th. There were some 2 months I had to fight, but now I'm almost 90% okay, even though I don't have the right part of my face inside. There's no jaw. I cannot sense this. My finger knows I'm touching the cheek, but the cheek doesn't know that the finger is touching. So what I'm saying is, life will be a fight, and either you're a woman or a man, you can fight and win over. Thank you very much.